Hi everyone, this is Muhammad Amir Khan back with another video. So in this video, we are going to learn about what is lag. I'm going to explain it practically in the system as well. So it's going to be very interesting, to be honest, and you can see some examples and decide when it can be used in your real-time project or activities. All right, let's get started. So lag is nothing but if I want to find or if I'm interested in finding the value from the previous record, okay, then I can go with lag. All right. So let's understand this with an example. So let's say I have these fields in a table: sales order number, order name, fiscal year, fiscal month, and revenue. So sales order number, order name, fiscal year, and revenue. All right. So I have this values. All right. So I have one more record with same order number, one laptop, and year is 2012 and month is 12. Year is 2022, month is 12, revenue, and these values. All right. Okay. So now what I want is I want to create a new record, new column. I want to create a new column and maintain the values in it by referring to the previous row, okay, of field revenue. Okay. See, so in this particular revenue previous month, okay, so what I want to maintain is I am creating a new column that is on fly. Okay, I'm creating a new column with the help of lag keyword. I'll show you how to do that in the system. So in this column, what I'm maintaining is I'm maintaining the value from the previous row of the field revenue. So this is the first record, and we do not have any previous row, right? This is the first row, so there is no previous row. So here in the first row, I can keep it as a blank or null or zero. It's up to us. Like whatever we want, we can keep it as keep it in it. On let's go to the second row. So in the second row, what I'll get is I want to get it 100. How I want to get this 100? I'm getting this 100 because of like I'm going to the previous row and getting the value from the revenue month and revenue field. So it's up to us. We can choose the field up to our requirement. Uh, what this lag does is it will bring the value from the previous row, okay, of some specific field. Okay, this is where we use the keyword lag. So here in my case, I want to find the revenue of the previous month. How I can do is I can do it with the help of lag keyword. All right, I can do it with the help of lag keyword. All right, and I can maintain the values in this particular column with reference to some other column and can pick the records from the previous row. Okay, so from the previous row, I'm picking the value from revenue and it is 100. And in this row, I'm picking the value as 200. How? From the previous row, from the field revenue. Okay. Okay, so this is all. So one more thing is I can skip or I can go two rows before as well. This is only like I'm going one row before and picking the value of like some column called as revenue, which gives me the value of previous row. So I have a laptop order and I have a record of like 2023 and 01. I have its revenue and now I have the revenue of the previous month also. Okay, so this is what I'm uh, I'm finding. So I can also find the lag of like two also, like by going two rows before and picking the value of revenue and displaying it, right? So I can do it like this. So let's see, like, so how this can be as an advantage to me. So how, like, I want to find the difference in revenue. Okay, so difference in revenue is like revenue minus previous revenue. Okay, so this is my formula: revenue minus previous revenue. So let's forget that. So I'll do 100 minus 0 is 0, and 200 minus 100 is 100, and 300 minus, let me take yeah, let me take it as like 250. 250 minus 200 is 50. So what I'm finding here is I'm finding the profit. Yeah, I'm finding the profit. So I have the current month revenue. I have the previous month revenue. Now I can see in the current month, 2023 is 01 month, my revenue is like 250, and in the previous month, my revenue is only 200. So the difference is 50, right? So by this, what I can make is I can make like, okay, I have made 50 rupees or $50 of extra revenue in this month, which means I'm making a good business. I'm I'm having a profit of $50. Okay. So this is where this is one of the examples, like this is one of the scenarios where we can use this lag keyword, or where we can use the value of the previous row and identify the difference in revenue. Okay, so here I have 2022, and I have the revenue of 2022, and I have the revenue of 2022 December, and this 2022 November revenue, and I'm subtracting and finding the difference in revenue, by which I can say, okay, I have done 100 rupees extra, $100 extra of revenue when compare by comparing to 2 months of revenue, like data. So in the same way, I can do lag of two doing by taking the records from not the previous row, but second previous second row. Okay, 2 rows back. Okay, so by seeing the lag two, what I can say is, okay, this is the revenue which is generated 2 months back. Okay, now what I can do is like uh, to revenue which is generated previous month minus revenue generated 3 months before. I mean, like revenue generated 2 months before, and revenue generated in the previous month, 2 months before, and 2 months, 1 month before. So by this, we can see that what is the difference I'm getting in revenue when by comparing the revenue value from 2 months before data and 3 months before data. So by this, we can take a business decision. Okay, which order is doing a big profit, which order is not doing a profit. Okay, so by this, a business can take a call or a decision on so and so orders. All right, and take the decision, like if this order is like can be improved, or how it can be improved, and so on. Yeah. Okay. So again, on a summary, so lag is a keyword which is used to bring the value from the previous row or previous rows. Okay, let's see it in the system now. So I have similar kind of example here. So I have created a table with order number, order name, year, and month. So I have some values. Okay, let me show you the data now. This is the table. All right. So execute. So I have some, let me order by this number so that it's easy to understand what is there inside table. Okay, I have some 5 orders. Okay, each order is like having the data for 4 months, and I have a revenue. Now, what I want to do is I want to find the revenue. I want to create a new column and maintain the revenue of previous months so that I can just do a difference in revenue of current month and previous month. And that will make sense for me to understand what is the difference of revenue I have for the current month and previous month. Okay. So how I can do is I can simply write lag of, on which field I want to do a lag, revenue, comma, by how many rows? Only one row. Okay, then over partition by, I want to partition for every series number, and order by, I want to order based on year and month, so that I'll have year and month organized as my, as per my requirement. This, okay, I have to give some name like uh, revenue previous year. Let me see what I'll have. Okay. So see, so what I'm getting is I'm getting the value of previous month here. In see here, I don't have the record for previous month 2022 9. I don't have, so I'm putting it as question mark. Here, uh, I'm picking the value of revenue from previous row. Here, I'm picking the value of revenue from previous row. Here I am picking the value of revenue from previous row. Again, going back to the second partition, like second order. Same way you will find. I'm picking the value from the second row. So instead of question mark, I want some value, maybe 0. So how to do it? Uh, okay, let me find the difference first, and let's see what I'm getting in the difference. So how to find the here? How to find the difference is I want to see revenue minus previous month revenue, right? So can take all this, no problem. Now execute. See, okay, let me give some name as revenue difference of previous month. 01. Okay, no problem. So see revenue difference 60,000 minus 50,000. This is the revenue of current month, 11th month, and this is the revenue of previous month, 10th month. So I'm doing a difference, subtracting and finding the revenue difference as 10,000, by which I can understand, okay, this year I'm doing a revenue of $10,000 extra. Okay, so this is the logic what I'm finding. Okay, let me take the average, let me take the difference of two revenues like current month and previous month, and see what is the uh, profit what I'm getting when compared to the previous year or previous month revenue. Okay, so not year here, previous month, right? So no problem. So execute and get. So here I'm getting question marks here. So what I want is I want to do make it as a 0. Okay, I'm here wherever I don't find any records in the previous row, and subtract it 50,000 minus 0 and make it as 0. So I have already done in a CV. You can see. So I'm saying if it is null, if what is null, if the value of my lag of this complete value, right? If it is null, then I want to make it as 0. So by doing this, I can make the value as 0 wherever I find null. And I'm subtracting revenue minus your lag 1 value. And in the same way, I'm finding lag 2 value by writing here 2. So I'll get the value which is there 2 rows before, 2 in 2 rows before, which is there in the revenue. So in the same way, I'm finding revenue difference for lag 2. So this should be like this. And the same way, like if I have null in the value of lag 3, then put it as 0. Okay. So let me show you the data. So this is a syntax, and it will execute successfully. All right. So if I show you the data here, you will understand more clearly. So this is the code you have. You can take it as a reference. So I'm previewing the data. So here you can see, let me show you like this serial number. Okay, this went as a measure. So let me make it as an attribute. Mm, oh, this is not this. Yeah, this is the CV, and this should be dimension activated. Should be successfully activated, and preview the data now. The sales order number 1 have 4 entries with laptop as an order, and now I'm ordering this with ascending 2022. Okay, so when I see here in the code, you will see I'm ordering sales order number and the combination of year and month in the ascending order. So sales order number is ordered in ascending order, and year and month also sorted in ascending order. So I'm making a concatenation to make sure that I'm sorting, or I'm ordering the values correctly. Okay, so here, where is my revenue? My revenue is lag 1, lag 2. So I don't find revenue since, let me see. Let me write down revenue as well. Revenue. Okay, so fiscal month, something decimal, second comma. All right, so I have revenue of 50,000 for the first order, which is for 2022 and October. So if I want to see the lag one, I don't have any record before to that. So the lag one, I'm making it as 0. I've shown you how to make it as 0. It should be question mark actually. So I can make it as 0 by stating if it is null. If the lag 1 value is null, then make it as 0. I can do it like that. So revenue difference for lag 1 is 50,000 minus 0. So I can see, okay, for the last 2 months, I'm having 50,000. So this is the thing. So again here in lag 1, I'm taking the value of the previous row of revenue. In lag, this third record, I'm taking the value of from previous row from revenue, and for this fourth record, I'm taking the value from record 3 or row 3 from the value revenue. So in this way, I'm finding the lag ones or lag values. So this is the syntax to find that. So this is the syntax to find lag 1. and I'm doing the difference by subtracting the revenue of the current month and the revenue of the previous month. Okay. Again, lag 2 will skip two, one row and take the value from the second row. So before to this, there is no row, so 0. Before to this, I want to take the value from the second row. Okay. So there is no second row, again 0. Here, see this before to the second row, 1 to second row, I'm having 50,000. So again 60,000. So lag 2 is like 50,000, 60,000, right? I'm doing a lag on revenue. So you can see it here. So for lag 2, right? So what I'm doing is lag of revenue I'm doing by value as 2 and making a partition on sales order number and ordering by this. Okay. In the same way, I can do lag 3. Okay. I can find the value from the third row, which is before to this current row. Okay. So like this, and I'm making a difference. So by this, what customer can get benefit is he can see how much revenue he is making comparative extra make comparatively to the revenue what he has made in the previous month. Okay. So I'm in difference in revenue difference lag to what I'm finding here is mm, okay, lag to, right? Revenue lag to partition by, okay, so this is the thing. So this is how I'm doing. So here in lag 3 I have some values. Okay. So in lag 2 I'm having 50,000. uh I want to do 50,000 minus lag 1, right? Lag 1 minus lag 2, so it should be 10,000. Why it is 0? It should be like uh, last month minus last to last month, to know the difference of profit between last to last month, between last month and last to last month. I should have 10 here, 10,000 here. So let me check difference, right? Lag 2 difference. If null of lag of revenue, not revenue, it should be okay. Okay. Mm, it should be lag 1 code. So let me keep it this. All right. All right. Let me activate and see if it can be activated successfully. Oh, so if mm, if minus, where it's going wrong. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we can see revenue difference, right? So that is 10,000. So I'm doing in lag 2, I'm doing lag 1 minus lag 2. So I'll show you in the notepad once to understand. So current year revenue. So this is current year's revenue. So lag 1 equal to previous year revenue. Lag 2 equals to uh, previous month. Previous Yes. Okay. So previous month in the sense, let's say the current month is 202210, for example. Lag 1 will become like 202209, right? We are going one month behind. So lag 2 will become 202208, like this. So when I want to find the difference in amount, okay. So current month and previous month. So what I'm doing is current month revenue minus lag 1 revenue. Next, if I want the amount in difference in amount between like previous month and previous to previous month, 2 months back. Then what I'm doing is I'm doing previous month is lag 1, right? Lag 1 revenue minus previous to previous is lag 2 revenue. So this is what I'm doing. By doing this, what I will find is I will find the difference in amount between like previous year and current year, previous to previous month, sorry, previous month and current month difference I'll find, by which I will understand how much revenue I'm making. And I can also find previous to previous month and previous month difference in revenue. And I can take it as reference to understand how much business I'm doing. So this kind of scenarios can be achieved with the lag keyword. So I'm giving you the complete script here, so you can make it as a reference. We have if null keyword, lag keyword, this syntax and all. So this can be very handy for you. You can make it as a reference, and whenever you deal with such scenarios, you can use this lag keyword, which is one of the part of Windows function. Hope this will be benefited for you. If you find any doubts or questions, please feel free to comment. Have a nice day. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.